What happens when you use a wheel of Ontario players to try and build a Stanley Cup winning team? Let's find out. The Tucson theme team is back for season 2, and we're starting with technically probably the most requested episode yet, a team of Ontario players. But there's so many talented players from Ontario, I figured, why should I be the one to choose? I'm going to let a wheel pick our team for us. So I have 50 Ontario forwards, 25 Ontario defensemen, and 9 Ontario goalies on separate wheels. We're going to spin the forward wheel 12 times, the defensive wheel 6 times, and the goalie wheel twice to build our wheel of Ontario players squad. And then we're running it through the normal 3 seasons to see if it can win a Stanley Cup. And at the end, we will name an MVP, the first MVP of the Tucson theme team season 2 team. I think with that all out of the way, the only thing that's left to do is start spinning. 50 options. Once we land on them, they are gone. 12 forwards, 6 defensemen, 2 goalies, standard team. Who will be the first player to join our squad? 3, 2, 1, bang. I don't know who we want. I mean, Connor McDavid, kind of good at hockey. I think I would like him. But instead, we are getting Riley Smith. Not the best start, but I've seen worse starts. We've done a couple wheel videos on this channel. Some good, some bad. We've got some stinker teams, but hopefully that doesn't happen today. So much talent. We got to get a couple bangers, right? Second spin is live. Riley Smith. Don't know how to feel about that yet. I guess we'll find out later. John Tavares. Speaking of talent, we found one. A little overpaid in Toronto, but we don't have to talk about that. At the end of the day, a great player. One of the best ones from Ontario. One of the best ones on this wheel. So that's definitely a W. I'm just going to rip it. Spin number 3 holds us a Zach Kassian. So we're adding a little bit of, I guess, muscle, some enforcer, or a little bit of that grinding action. Zach Kassian, not exactly who I wanted out of anyone on this list, I'm not going to lie. He was not in my brain for we must get Zach Kassian, but we got him. So far, so mid. I mean, we got Tavares, so what more can I ask for? Probably McDavid, probably a lot of names. There's a lot of good names on there, and there's one of them, Tyler Seguin. We're definitely okay with Tyler Seguin. I almost did 100 names because there's so many, and I probably could have, but I cut it off at 50. We're still missing some people, but I think 99% of the people you think of are here. You're adding Seguin. Who else are we adding? Why not keep it going? 5th spin, almost halfway through the forwards. Nick Suzuki. Not sure what Nick Suzuki's overall is. By the way, I finally updated my roster, and I'm not even going to explain why I didn't, but there's a reason I didn't, and it has to do with creative stuff and me being lazy. That's pretty much what it boils down to. We have the fully updated rosters now, so that's neat. Halfway point for forwards, 6th spin. We are getting Matt Duchene. It literally was one off of McDavid. I'm not even going to talk about that. It also landed like in the exact same spot as last time, so that's kind of weird, but so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm not going to lie. I'm not crying about our team. If we land on McDavid, we're winning a cup. I don't even care. 7th spin. Show me. Show me Connor. We're not near Connor. We're getting Zach Hyman. Slowly building an Edmonton team, though. We got Kassian, we got Hyman. That means McDavid's coming. He has to happen. Spin number 8, if my math is correct. I stopped thinking about it for half a second, so I already forgot. But we get Robert Thomas. Definitely not bad at all. I don't really know a lot of people's overall. I'm pretty sure Robert Thomas is pretty good. Spin number 9 is live, and we are going to see Adam Henrique. Definitely one of the worst overalls on this wheel, if I had to guess. It's kind of an L, but it's Adam Henrique, so like we need some veteran leadership on this team to pierce through the competition. We're spinning again. We're going for it. What we got? Bo Horvat? It is. Okay, I was going to say, it looked like I was going to sneak onto Tyler Toffoli. Bo Horvat, not bad at all. Spin number 11, 3, 2, 1. We only have one more spin after this for forwards. No McDavid. No Marner. We just slipped right past him. We're getting Sean Monahan, though. I'm not going to complain about this. There's so much talent on this wheel. Look at all of it. It's just sitting there, not being utilized. 12th and final forward spin. If the wheel loves me, we're getting McDavid, we're getting Scheifele. Someone huge like that, and it's happening. It's live. Please. Please? Jason Spezza? It's Jason Spezza. Overall-wise, actually probably the worst on the wheel. But it's Jason Spezza. He just retired. And I know this is technically supposed to be active players. Cut me some slack. It's Jason Spezza. And he played last year. He's active to this game standard, so it's close enough. We are moving on to defensemen. We have to spin 6 times to acquire our 6th defenseman. Once again, a lot of great talent on here. Some meh talent. No one really bad, which is a good thing about this team. That's why it was like so hard to make it. I mean, I obviously could have picked just the best one, but that's no fun. There's so many good talent on here. I'm letting the wheel decide our fate. Spin number 1 is Adam Pelech. You know what? I'm fine with this. Definitely in the mid caliber of the talent, but definitely not the worst one on the wheel. I'm fine with this. There's obviously ones that we want to see. Drew Doughty would be amazing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Second spin, Drew Doughty. Colin Miller, not quite the same person. Not what we want to see, but it's what we're seeing. We still have 4 more chances. We just need like a solid first line D pair, and I think we'll be fine. I want Drew Doughty. I want Drew Doughty. I know he's falling off IRL kind of, but Cam Fowler, not bad. I'm definitely fine with Cam Fowler. He'll definitely fit the role pretty good. We're halfway through defenseman. Spin number 4, show me the money. Show me the money. Weegar. I'm fine with Mackenzie Weegar. We still have 2 more defensemen left to go. We need a superstar. There's a couple superstars on here. Cody Ceci is not. Neither is Chris Tanev, but Chris Tanev, definitely not bad. We'll definitely take him, but once again, not going in our favor. We have 1 spin left. We need, and I mean need, someone big. Please, please. Jake Muzzin? I'll take Jake Muzzin. One off of Ekblad would have been better. We didn't get any of the top 6 on this wheel, I don't think. Maybe Fowler squeaked in, but I don't think so. I think we literally did not get a single top 6 defenseman, or like in the top 6 overalls of a defenseman on this wheel. So that kind of sucks, but we're going to have to work with what we got. And that means it's time to move on to goalies, to spin twice, and then assemble our team and jump into season mode and sim our 3 seasons. Here are the goalies. We get 2 of them. I don't really know who I want. I feel like I want me some probably Jordan Binnington, Mackenzie Blackwood, or Matt Murray. Definitely some better than others. Definitely some bad ones. Not really, though. Like, no one's that bad. But Brian Elliott is literally the only one I didn't want. No offense to Brian Elliott, but I can't imagine you have a very good overall, and I can't imagine that we're going to win a cup with Brian Elliott as our starter, so we cannot get someone worse than Elliott, or this is going to be a disaster piece. That works sometimes. I don't think the wheel likes me. We've had some bad wheel luck. I think we've only done like 1 wheel episode that we actually had good luck. Other than that, kind of bad. Last spin for the wheel of Ontario players is... No, bro. No! We're supposed to win a cup with a goalie tandem of Brian Elliott and Michael Hutchinson. I'm just asking for a friend because I think we might be in trouble. I don't think the rest of the wheel spins even mattered until right this moment. And it's now time to move on to our 3 season sim where we will see if we can win a Stanley Cup and name an MVP for the squad. See you at the end of year number 1. Suppose before we sim, we should actually look at the team that we built in completion. Not bad, but like not amazing. Only 1 player under 80 on offense in Zach Cassian. Monahan being an 80 overall only kind of shocked me. I guess he's been having a bad year. And also Spezza rocking an 80. After that, our worst player is an 83. Henrique, Horvat, and Smith on the 3rd line. First line's pretty decent. Hyman, Tavares, Thomas. Sagan being only an 84 is kind of funny. I guess he's dropping off drastically from the start of his career. Then Matt Duchene, the 2nd highest forward on our team, pairing up with Suzuki and Sagan. All around, decent. I'll definitely use the word decent. Defense, also decent. Better than offense, realistically. Like, all around, our worst one is Colin Miller. Just going to casually drop the 3rd line because I don't know why they put Fowler. Basically because he's a righty and Fowler's a lefty, but still not a good enough reason for me. We got Pelech, Tanev, Weegar, Fowler, Muzzin, and Miller. Very decent. No super duper star. Like, Pelech at an 87, Weegar at an 86. Not too shabby at all. And I also like how I said that Pelech was like mid-caliber defenseman, and he's literally the highest one on our team, so I'll take that back. Here's the problem. Goaltending. 36-year-old Brian Elliott, 31-year-old Michael Hutchinson. Not a good goalie tandem. 81 overall, 78 overall. It's going to be miserable, I think. I think this is going to make the team completely collapse. We might not even make the playoffs in any year. Hopefully, I'm proven wrong. Now it is officially time to sim the 3 seasons and see where we end up. I will see you at the end of year number 1. Year number 1 is a heartbreaker, man. Look at these stats, okay? 93 points for Blackhawks, for us, for the Wild, for the Stars. Only this Wild and the Stars make the playoffs. Then you look over, the Golden Knights with 89 points are in the playoffs. This new format is ridiculous. I guess it's not as new now. It's been a thing for a while, but it's stupid. It's very dumb. It should be the top 8 teams in the conference make the playoffs. That's it. That's just how it should be. It's not how it is. And so we do not make the playoffs, even though we are in the top 8 for points. Robert Thomas with 59 points leads the team for points, but only 17 goals. If you're looking for goals, you're looking at Mr. John Tavares with 33, Seguin with 23, and then Duchesne with 22. Defenseman Mackenzie Weegar with 31 points, topping Fowler by 6, with Fowler with 25. As for goals, though, Colin Miller and Tanev tied with 9 goals. Plus minus, on the other hand, plus 14 for Muzzin, 12 for Fowler, minus 18 for Pelech. Yikes. That kind of hurts. And now, what's probably going to hurt even more, goalies. Let's see them. Yeah, not the best at all, huh? Brian Elliott is our starting goalie. He only wins 28 games out of 61 played. 8.94 save percentage, 3.13 goals against average. I'm done looking at it. I want to throw up. I don't want to see it anymore. Year 1 is done. We can't do anything else because we're not in the playoffs. I will see who won the cup for you guys. And then we will move on to year number 2. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are Stanley Cup champions, unlike real life, finally, after the heartbreak that was year number 1. In year number 2, we come back, score 100 points, 46, 28, and 8. We take the top of the Western Conference, technically tied with the Calgary Flames. Most goals this time around goes to Tyler Seguin. John Tavares with the most points with 64 to Seguin 62. Robert Thomas, peeking his name out there, but Riley Smith with 25 goals. That's something you like to see. Well, defensively, Weegar with 31 points to Fowler's 20, Muzzin's 20. Basically, the best defenseman by far point-wise was Weegar. Plus minus-wise, everyone pretty close. No one in the negatives this time. Pelech finishing at a solid 0. And then goalies, there you go. That's much better. 39 wins for Elliott. There's 23 losses, 3 in OT. 914 save percentage, over 900. Actually, really respectable numbers from Elliott, especially compared to last time. And Michael Hutchinson, even better, only winning 7 out of 23 games played. But the numbers don't lie. Actually, really good. Now we must find out who our first round opponent is going to be. Our first playoff series in the brand new season, of the Tucson Theme Team. And it is the Anaheim Ducks. I have a feeling we might not make the playoffs in year number 3, so this is our one and only chance to raise the Stanley Cup. 3, 2, 1. Win, win, win. This is what we like to see. This is great. Can we win? Again, we cannot. Do not get reverse sweeped, please, for the love of everything. No, stop. Please, please, please. Game number 6. It's a W. We don't have to worry about it just yet. No reverse sweep. A team that's going to do something stupid like that and get reverse sweep, it's definitely going to be this one. But luckily, it doesn't happen. We face Winnipeg in round 2. I feel like we're going to have issues with Winnipeg if we could barely finish off Anaheim. That being said, 3, 2, 1. Win, loss, loss. There it is. That makes more sense. I am proud of them for winning a series, though, and this one's not done yet. But if we lose this game, more than likely is, we take a 4-0 win after a 4-0 loss to tie the series 2-2. So we're fighting. We're fighting pretty good. 4-1. 1 win away from the conference finals. We don't get it in game number 6, which means game number 7 for all the marbles. It's a brand new season of the Tucson Theme Team. We have to forget about our game 7 odds from last season. Forget about them. They don't exist. This is a fresh, brand new start. And we're starting with a win. Playing the Demons, the game 7 luck back our way. Minnesota Wild in the conference final. Kaprizov looking to carry the Wild to the Stanley Cup final. We don't want to let that happen. We're either facing Tampa or Pittsburgh if we get there. 3, 2, 1, win it. Win it for the boys. Loss, win, loss 6-5 in game 1. Oh no. Showed our goalie problems in that 6-5 overtime loss. Doesn't matter though. It's only 2-1. This game matters a lot. And it's a 1-0 loss. You gotta be kidding me. We lose every single game by 1. We're down 3-1. We're not out, but technically we are. I mean, yeah, there it is. 7-3 L. We lose in the conference finals. It just wasn't meant to be, I guess. I mean, we still have one more season, so it's not done yet. Tampa up 3-2 over Minnesota. And they take it for back-to-back in the Sims, which means someone else should win next year. See what I did there? Because Tampa didn't three-peat. A very in-depth joke. I thought about it for months. Anyway, Matt Duchesne leads us in the playoffs. 5 goals, 12 assists. Tyler Seguin with the most goals in the playoffs with 12. Tavares being the closest to him with 7. And then Seguin also only 1 point less than Duchesne. So Seguin had the best playoffs out of everyone. I'd say Mackenzie Weegar is our best defenseman on the team. Definitely playing that way. Pelech, supposed to be the best overall. And I apologize for calling him mid. but he is playing the worst on the team, so I'm not apologizing. I'm retracting my apology back, at least for in the game. As in for real life, doesn't apply here. I'm just looking at the EA Sports Adam Pelech, and he is not doing things that are good for us. We have one more chance, one more opportunity. I will see you at the end of year number 3. In our third and final season, we make the playoffs by 1 point over the Sharks in the final wildcard position, even though we went on like the worst season-ending run. Just look at the losses on this board to end the season. Absolutely disgusting, but we break through. We take the final playoff spot. Now we got one more chance at the Stanley Cup. Point leader, Mr. Tyler Seguin with 66. John Tavares, 27 goals to lead the team. Not even a 30-goal scorer. Kind of rough. Tavares with 56 points, so it's 10 behind Seguin with 6 more goals. Nick Suzuki, 24 goals. That's nice. That's definitely been his best season so far. Defenseman Pelech finally shows up to lead the team with 27 points, 2 in front of Mackenzie Weegar. Colin Miller leading the defensive squad for plus minus with 24, so not too shabby at all from him. He's not the best, but hey, we made the playoffs. Honestly, it seems like Hutchinson's the reason we're here. 11 wins in 22 games played. Brian Elliott had 27 wins in 65 games played, so I think if we have a different backup goalie that's somehow worse than Hutchinson, we're not here right now. We must now face the Stanley Cup winning Colorado Avalanche team in the first round, so I think it's going to be a short playoff run, but hey, we made the playoffs twice. We made the conference finals. We had fun here. The wheel was not kind to us, but we're still working with what we got. 3-2-1, loss, win, loss. Okay, so we're down 2-1. But it's not over. It's still not over. It's still not over. 3-2 overtime win in game 4. Tie the series at 2. Anything can happen in these sims. It's absolutely bananas. We take a 5-4 overtime loss in game 5, though, to put us on the brink of elimination. And they don't finish us off in game 6. 4-1 victory, which means game 7. And I think we might have reversed our game 7 odds. And it's time to prove it. If we beat Colorado, we're officially good in game 7s. 3, 2, 1. No! 4-2 loss. Dang it. I wanted it so badly. Let's just sim the rest of the playoffs and see who won. I'm disappointed. I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. Colorado does move on to end up winning the whole dang thing like in real life, so there you go. Still stinks to lose in the first round. Tavares and Thomas with identical stats, literally, except Tavares had 4 more penalty minutes and more shots. Suzuki up there. Suzuki had a really good last year, so nice to see that from him. Bo Horvat actually had the most goals in the playoffs, and Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman also had 3. Interesting. Defensively, Muzzin, the only defenseman to score for our team, and had 4 points as well. And then goaltending, we had Brian Elliott. At the end of the day, it definitely costed us. And with all that out of the way, we are done here. Can the Wheel of Ontario players win a Stanley Cup? They cannot, and at least not with what we spun from it. But now, you get to decide who you think the MVP was. I feel like it's kind of a hard decision because everyone was kind of bouncing around everywhere. But whoever you think deserves it will be the first MVP for the Season 2 Theme Team of Theme Team MVPs. Also, let me know if you like the wheel idea, if you want to see it more in this season, or if you just want the traditional I pick the best players. I figured since there were so many options, it would make more sense to do it this way. Get a different variety going. But yeah, if you like the wheel, let me know and I can keep bringing it back. Do like half wheels, half not wheels. Get some variety going on. But that is it for me today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.